You stand in the great chamber of worlds. It is a place of impossible scale. The ceiling is a living star field. The floor is polished obsidian. It reflects 1,000 alien suns. You feel very small here. You are the first human to stand on this floor, the first to breathe this filtered, ancient air. In your hands, you hold a single data slate. It is smooth and cool to the touch. It glows with a soft blue light. This is humanity's offering, a gift to the Galactic Assembly. It is your key to joining them, or so you hope. The air hums with immense power. It also hums with immense boredom. You look up at the tiers of floating thrones. Beings of crystal and light and shadow watch you. They have ruled the galaxy for millions of years. They have seen empires rise and fall like dust motes. They think they have seen everything. You are about to show them they are wrong. Terribly, wonderfully wrong. The elder Cathar shifts on its granite throne. Its 4 reptilian eyes blink slowly. They are ancient with the dust of eons. It whispers to its neighbor. The sound is like rocks grinding together. Another young race, it rumbles. They bring us trinkets and hope for our favor. Its neighbor is Illumina, a being of pure, woven energy. It shimmers with polite disinterest. Their ambition is quaint, the Lumina sings. Its voice is a chorus of soft chimes. They burn so brightly and so briefly. They share a moment of silent, cosmic condescension. They have been doing this longer than your species has known fire. On a higher tier, a Ceph, advisor, watches you. Its vast, layered mind processes your presence. It has 10 tentacles. Each one twitches with complex calculations. It assesses your species' threat level. The calculation comes back as negligible, a rounding error in galactic affairs. It files the result away without a second thought. These are the titans of the galaxy. They have charted every star. They have decoded the background radiation of the Big Bang. They even tried to send a message back once. It did not go well. Now they just manage things. They are the landlords of the universe. And you are here to talk about a leaky faucet. You can feel their judgment from across the chamber. It is a physical weight. The pressure of 1,000 ancient histories. They see your simple clothes. They see your soft, fleshy form. They see a child holding a toy. A child who has wandered into a hall of gods. You clear your throat. The sound is shockingly small in the vastness. It is time to begin. You lift the data slate. You press your thumb to its surface. A beam of light shoots upwards. It hits the star-filled ceiling. The projection blossoms into life. It is a map, but not one they recognize. The great chamber murmurs. The sound is like a distant ocean tide. Constellations of unknown stars appear. They are arranged in impossible shapes. Swirls of nebulae in colors that should not exist. Galaxies clustered in ways that defy gravity. The map is chaotic. It is messy. It looks like a child's finger painting, a very enthusiastic child, perhaps, but not a serious work of star science. A deep, booming laugh echoes from the Cathar throne. This is your gift, the ancient being roars. A fantasy? A child's dream of the heavens? More voices join the laughter. The luminous shimmer with amusement. Even the stoic Ceph, advisor, seems to vibrate with something like a chuckle. The sound is like 1,000 hard drives defragmenting at once. Perhaps their star science is a new art form, one ambassador quips. Interpretive star charting. It could be popular. The scorn is thick. It hangs in the air like bitter smoke. They see no logic in your projection, no familiar anchor points, no known galactic cores or cosmic filaments. It is a map of nothing they know. It is a map of nonsense. You knew this would happen. were counting on it. You let their laughter wash over you. You stand your ground. Your expression remains calm. You wait for the noise to die down. You wait for the one person in this room. The one person smart enough to be terrified. You don't have to wait long. High above, in a modest observer's seat, sits Elder Xylar. He is a glypt. His people are quiet historians and archivists. His skin is like polished, gray stone. His eyes are large, black pools of patient thought. He does not laugh with the others. He leans forward. His gaze is fixed on your map. He is not looking at the stars. He is looking at the space between them, the lines, the energy that holds the projection together. The assembly sees a picture. Xylar sees the code beneath it. He sees the math. And the math is wrong. It is beautifully, elegantly, terrifyingly wrong. He quietly activates a small device in his palm, a personal energy resonance scanner. The device whirs softly. A tiny needle on its display begins to twitch. Then it spins wildly. It spins past every known value, past stellar energy, past galactic core energy, past the energy of a black hole's event horizon. The needle breaks off. A thin wisp of smoke rises from Xylar's device. He stares at the dead instrument in his hand. Silence. His voice cracks through the chamber. It is not a loud voice, but it is filled with such authority, such raw, intellectual shock, that the laughter dies instantly. Every head turns towards the old glypt scholar. His face is pale as a stone can be. He has the look of a mathematician, one who has just found a number that should not exist. He rises slowly to his feet. His dark eyes find yours across the vast space. The amusement is gone. The arrogance is gone. He looks at you with dawning horror. That energy, he says, his voice trembling slightly. The light holding that map together, it is not from our universe. The silence that follows is absolute. It is heavier than a neutron star. The boastful laugh of the Cathar is a distant memory. The shimmering amusement of the lumina has frozen solid. Every being in the great chamber stares at you. They are no longer looking at a child. They are looking at a ghost. Xylar's words hang in the air. Not from our universe. The concept is absurd. It is a fringe theory, a topic for philosophical debate over spiced nebula gas, not a demonstrable fact projected in the heart of their power. You let the silence stretch. You let his words sink into their ancient minds. You let them feel the first cold touch of a truth they had long dismissed. Finally, you speak. Your voice is calm. It is measured, but it carries across the chamber with perfect clarity. Elder Xylar is correct, you say. This is not a map of our stars. Not alone. You take a breath. You prepare to shatter their entire understanding of existence. A fun Tuesday for a human. We call it the cartography of possibility, you continue. Every point of light on this map is a universe, each with its own laws, its own history, its own version of reality. The assembly is motionless. You can see minds that span millennia struggling to process your words. You have not just brought them a map. You have brought them the blueprint of infinity. This is a chart of alternate universes. You state plainly. There is no pride in your voice, only the quiet weight of a discovery so profound it is a burden. The Cathar slumps in its throne. Its rocky jaw hangs open. The Kef, advisor's tentacles are coiled tight. Its internal processors are likely screaming. You have shown them the house they live in, and you have revealed that it is just one room in a mansion of endless, unknown design. The silence is no longer just quiet. It is now the sound of fear. Impossible, a voice finally hisses. It is one of the lumina. Its light flickers with agitation. The energy required to breach the cosmic membrane is theoretical. It would exceed the output of a quasar. It is a statement of fact, a universal law, or what used to be one. You think in terms of brute force, you reply gently. You tried to punch a hole in reality. We simply learned how to pick the lock. You gesture to the glowing map above you. Humanity is not the strongest race, nor the oldest. But we are persistent, and we get bored easily. A few of the younger ambassadors shift uncomfortably. Boredom was not a variable in their equations. We did not build a bigger engine, you explain. We built a better key. We found the resonant frequency of our own reality, a unique vibration that defines our existence. You pause, letting them absorb this new concept. Once we knew our own universe's song, we started listening for the echoes. The map pulses with a soft light, a visual aid for the slow ones in the back. Each of these points of light is an echo, a universe vibrating at a slightly different frequency. We cannot travel to them, not in the way you understand it. We cannot send ships, but we can send information. We can listen. We can map them. Your words paint a picture of human endeavor, not of fleets and armies, but of quiet observatories, of patient scientists listening to the static between realities. We became cartographers of boundless infinity, you say. The phrase hangs in the silent chamber. We did not just chart the stars in our sky. We charted the skies of every possible us. The implications begin to land. The sheer scale of what you are revealing. Humanity had not just explored their corner of the cosmos. They had mapped the entire neighborhood of creation. They had drawn lines on a page that contained all pages. And they had brought that terrifying atlas here as a gift. The shift in the chamber is palpable. It is a physical change in the atmosphere. The earlier scorn was a hot, dry wind. This new feeling is a cold, creeping fog. Dread. Pure, unadulterated dread. The elder races look at you now, and they see something entirely new. They do not see a young, upstart race. They see a species that has mastered a concept they considered impossible. They no longer see a child with a toy. They see a being holding a key to every possible heaven and every possible hell. The Cathar's ancient eyes are wide. The rock-like certainty it had worn for 1,000,000 years has crumbled. It sees you now. It truly sees you. The lumina have stopped shimmering. Their forms are tight, contained. Their light seems dimmer, less confident. They are beings of energy. And you have just told them that you can perceive energies that they never dreamed existed. You have made them feel small. It is not a sensation they are familiar with, or one they enjoy. The Ceph, advisor, uncoils one tentacle. It points a quivering, sucker-lined tip at the map. Then it points it at you. A silent accusation, a silent question. If you can map these other worlds, what else can you do? The question echoes in the minds of everyone present. The power you have unveiled is not military. It is not economic. It is something far more fundamental. It is the power of knowledge. The knowledge that their carefully curated, well-managed universe is not unique. It is not special. It is one leaf on a branch of an infinite tree. And you are the gardeners. The quiet, unassuming gardeners who know the shape of the entire forest. Their scorn has curdled into a deep, primal fear of the unknown. And you, human, are the ultimate unknown. Suddenly, a klaxon blares. The sound is harsh. It cuts through the thick, fearful silence. An alarm. It is an alert that has not sounded in this chamber for 10,000 years. Red lights flash across the obsidian floor. They cast grim shadows on the faces of the assembled delegates. A large screen, previously dark, ignites beside your multiverse map. It shows a live feed from the Viridian sector, a star system on the far edge of the galaxy. Or rather, what used to be a star system. A patch of absolute nothing is spreading across the screen. It is not black like empty space. It is a deeper, more profound emptiness. A hole in the picture. Stars at its edge simply vanish. They do not explode. They do not fade. They cease to be. Panic ripples through the assembly. The Viridian sector is home to a major outpost of the Cathar Empire. Report! The elder Cathar bellows. Its voice, once booming with arrogance, is now strained with alarm. A technician's frantic voice answers over the comms. It is nothing, Lord. Scanners show no energy, no matter, no radiation. It is a void, an absence of reality itself. Elder Xylar, the glipped scholar, gasps. His stony face is a mask of disbelief. He points a trembling finger. He alternates between the tactical screen and your map. There, he whispers, his voice amplified by the chamber's acoustics. Look, on the human's map. Every eye follows his finger. On your projection of alternate realities, there is a dark spot, a small, ugly blot of ink-black nothingness. It is located at the exact coordinates corresponding to the Viridian sector, a perfect match. The anomaly consuming their star system is on your map. It has been on your map all along. The room grows deathly cold. Your map is not just a chart of other places. It is a chart of other things. Things that can cross over. Things that can hunt. The elder, Cathar, turns its massive head toward you. The four ancient eyes are wide with a feeling it has not known for eons. Helplessness. The Cathar Empire is the mightiest military force in the galaxy. Their fleets are legends. Their world breakers can crack planets like eggs. But their weapons are useless against this. How do you shoot at nothing? How do you fight an absence? Our fleets are en route, the Cathar says. Its voice is a low rumble of desperation. They report the nothingness is expanding. The edge is sharp. Vessels that touch it are unmade instantly. Their signals cease. Their energy signatures vanish, as if they never existed. It pauses. The great warrior race, the conquerors of 1,000 worlds, are completely lost. Human, the elder Cathar says. The word is different now. It is no longer an insult. It is a title. Your map showed this. You knew of this. This wound in the world. It is not an accusation. It is a plea. The great empire is asking for help from you, the little upstart with the funny drawing. The irony would be delicious if the situation was not so dire. All eyes in the great chamber are on you, the beings who dismissed you, the ones who laughed at you. They now look to you for salvation. Their vast knowledge, their immense power, has failed them. They have reached the edge of their own map, and they have found a monster waiting for them. A monster you had already charted. You can guide us? The Lumina ambassador chimes in. Its voice is urgent. Its usual serene melody is gone, replaced by a frantic, discordant tune. Your map. It sees this void. Can it see a way through it? A way to stop it? You look at their terrified faces. The gods of the galaxy, reduced to frightened children. You nod slowly. The burden of your knowledge is about to get much, much heavier.